Greetings, Zombie Slayers, Slippy Jim here. Welcome back to my solo high-round strategy guide for the carrier map in Exo Zombies. And we are just about heading to round 26, so I've chucked a couple more upgrades on my weapons, which are the S12 here, and the Limbo, the new special weapon for this map. We'll kill this last crawler here, and then we're pretty much going to follow the same strategy, which is to run the train in this location, hitting the trap when we can. And in the higher rounds, once your weapons stop doing a lot of damage, pretty much you want to rely on the traps. So there's this trap in here that we'll be using a lot, as well as various other traps around the map. There's a laser trap out the back there in the bio lab area and stuff like that that are pretty effective as well. Now, almost every round now, I'm going to be getting the bomb squad, the Sentinel bomb squad that we have to try and defuse the bomb. Otherwise it locks out areas with manticore gas, as we've seen before. So if it's halfway across the map, I'm not going to bother with it, but once they reach a location close to where I am right here, then we will try and defuse it. But you get a lot less time in the higher rounds to do that, and you also have the slightly added challenge of a Goliath zombie as well. So, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Now, the problem that you will run into with using your regular weapons in the higher rounds is once you hit the highest possible upgrade for your guns, you may start running out of ammo. So, at that point, you want to just rely on the traps and still try and keep at least 4 of your contact grenades in reserve, specifically for the bomb diffusing part of it. And here we have the first of these bomb attacks. This one's in the bio lab. Now I could open the door at the back of this area to get in there really quickly, but I actually find it slightly easier to leave that closed, so I'm going to leave that closed for now. You can open it if you want. It doesn't make a huge difference, to be honest, but just prevents the zombies coming from that location. And we get the explosive touch here, so we're just going to use that to clear out a few extra zombies here. So it's a pretty cool drop that we get now in this map. And I think I get an achievement here for taking out a bunch of zombies with this drop, which is pretty cool. So yeah, really, there's no like really complicated strategy to this map once you know the basic layout of the map, the traps to use, that sort of thing. If you've got the basics of Exo Zombies, if you know which the main decent weapons are for the earlier rounds and stuff like that, you know, the location of where the teleporters take you and things like that will help once you get that sort of knowledge. Okay, so the armory is also locked out. And now they're in the lift area, which is actually this room that I'm in right here. So I don't think I was very familiar with the layout of the map in this particular game, but we're going to use our contact grenades. So there's one there, and we use all 4, and it's as easy as that, really. So no mess, no fuss. Fortunately, there weren't many zombies left in this round, which also made it a lot easier. So at this point, there's just a few crawlers, I think, running around. So I'll take them out in a second. And we can probably upgrade again as well. Just take out these guys here.
Cover me while I reload.
Yeah, so this map is... I think that's the last guy right there. And we have to wait for the gas to get vented before we can go and upgrade again. But this map is, I think, the third... Well, it is definitely the third Exo Zombies map. There will be at least one more that we'll have. And hopefully that's a pretty epic one to finish off the Exo Zombies. Who knows, there may be another one after that, but we'll have to wait and see. 4 doesn't really seem that many, but I guess they did have the Exo Survival as well, which is another co-op mode in this game. But very, very, very excited about zombies that will be coming in Black Ops 3. I just hope like the first map isn't as disappointing as Transit was for Black Ops 2, but yeah, really excited to see where they go with it this time. It's a shame that they don't seem to be introducing mod tools anymore with the newer Call of Duties since pretty much since World at War. I think there were multiplayer mod tools for Black Ops, but that was pretty much it. After that, there were no mod tools, which is a shame because a lot of the new games, like if you've been paying attention to E3, a lot of the new games have been bringing back the mod tools. Some of the games like Fallout have always had that mod capability, but I've noticed there's a little bit of trend lately with including mod tools for even some other games that didn't usually have a lot of mod support. So hopefully that is something that is gaining a bit of traction. The reason I'm talking about this is obviously because of Custom Zombies, which I'm a huge fan of. But nearly all the Custom Zombies are pretty much on World at War. So I wish they had them for Black Ops, the mod tools for Black Ops, because that would have been awesome. That's probably one of my, I would say my favorite Zombies Call of Duty is Black Ops 1. I mean, I have a lot of affection for the World at War maps as well, but there were so many epic maps and stuff like that. Like Ascension is still one of my favorite maps. Moon was pretty groundbreaking as well, especially the Easter egg in that. It's pretty epic. No Man's Land and stuff like that. I don't know. Probably World at War and Black Ops are about even for me in terms of my favorite Zombies maps. Zombies Call of Duties. Black Ops 2, there was some really good maps, but there was also some really bad ones. Like Bus Depot, Transit. Even Transit can be fun though. It's just not the best because a lot of the aggravating factors in it. It was an interesting idea though. It's good. That's one thing you'll always get with Treyarch is they're probably the most innovative out of all of the Call of Duty teams, if you know what I mean. Like they definitely don't mind trying new stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, they can't go too crazy because it still has to be Call of Duty, but they definitely don't mind trying out some risky new stuff.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, Sledgehammer Games probably a little bit experimental as well, especially with the exosuits, because that is a pretty huge, probably one of the biggest changes that has been made so far in a Call of Duty, especially for multiplayer, having the exosuits. And I know they're going to have like a similar sort of movement system, not quite the same, but very similar in Black Ops 3, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes, what that's like. Some people are very traditional with their multiplayer, like the old school multiplayer players, and don't like the jumping around side of it, but I don't mind it, to be honest. I don't mind it, actually. It was weird to start with, getting used to it, like having people come at you from all angles. But I think, like, even for someone like myself who's not the best multiplayer gamer in Call of Duty, like compared to some people, I'm sort of okay. I'm passable, but I'm not like setting the world on fire with my multiplayer. That's for sure. Even though I found that it did help improve my aim and stuff like that, trying to aim like the you know, the jump. When people your enemies are jumping around and stuff like that, you've got to anticipate the trajectory and stuff like that and aim for that while you're jumping simultaneously. Like the best, do we have a dog round? The best Advanced Warfare multiplayer players, they take you out while they're boost jumping from midair, and that is super effective if you can master that kind of accuracy while you're in flight. But yeah, thankfully these dog rounds, in this map at least, are super easy again, because there's no other zombies, there's just the dogs again, like in the first map. It wasn't like the second one where they had all sorts of other zombies at the same time. So it's kind of a relief, like a break from the regular rounds. A nice short round where you get ammo. I love that. I love that, sort of like in, you know, DayZ or Shinonuma, where you had the dog rounds. But yeah, here we are heading into round 29, still following the same strategy. So pretty much with all of my high round strategy guides, and if you haven't watched any of them before, it's probably worth mentioning. You can go to my channel and check out the playlists I have there for all the zombie maps. And except for Bus Depot, I don't think I got around to doing one for that map. I probably will eventually when I get some time. But I have guides for all the other maps, from World at War, Black Ops 2, and you can check those out if you like. But what I always do is I go to about round 30, because after that it just gets repetitive, and you can pretty much, whatever you're doing at round 30, more or less, you can keep on doing for the rest of the game, except you have less ammo usually. Not when you get the open fire though. This is such a great drop. I hope they bring some of these. This, like, particularly this drop is a lot of fun if you get this. It's kind of an alternative to an insta-kill, almost. So that'd be cool to have this in Treyarch Zombies as well. And yeah, we used up, unfortunately I used the last shot there accidentally in that rippable rocket turret that we had. I saved that from way back when we got that early in this game, specifically for the open fire drops. It's not that effective, but I have a lot of fun using it, so that's why I got it. But I mean, you can go crazy with something like the S12 as well, with that infinite ammo. Now here, by the way, I called in the Sentinel reinforcements, which is one of the new orbital drops for this map, just to show you guys that, and as we take out the bomb squad again here in the lift area. So you get like a bunch of these guys, like 4 or 5 of these soldiers that they're actually quite effective. They're not too bad. They've got a fair bit of health on them as well. They act as a good distraction and everything as well. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad a drop. You can definitely use a drop like that if you're having trouble defusing the bomb. Okay, so time to upgrade again, and we're pretty much at round 30 here. So we might go to the end of round 30 for the purpose of this video. And where are we at here? Mark 13 with the limbo. And the S12 is at Mark 13 as well. So not quite, obviously it's like at least 7 levels off max. There is a secret upgrade station as well that you can unlock with the Easter egg in this map. But it's not really worth bothering with, in my opinion, just to get an extra 5 levels on your gun that eventually, after a few rounds, is not going to really be helping that much anyway. But by all means, you can do that if you want to go through the hassle of doing the Easter egg. So yeah, you can see here at Mark 13, this is actually not too bad, this limbo. It's pretty much taking out the zombies fairly easily. So upgraded, it definitely has a lot more power, and you'd expect that as well. And a bit more ammo, which is always good. So yeah, this map, pretty good. A bit of fun to keep us going, keep our zombie cravings under control until Treyarch Zombies, I guess. Like, compared to custom zombies though, I would probably have more fun playing custom zombies even than these Exo Zombies maps, to be honest. Depending on the map, I guess. By the way, with the Steam sale at the moment, they had World at War on for PC, obviously, on sale for like half price. So that was a pretty good opportunity if you want to try custom zombies to get that, get it cheap. But yeah, if you guys have any tips or tricks for this map that you want to put in the comments section, by all means go ahead. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. If there's stuff that I've missed on this map that can help people get to high rounds, or little strategies that you found, or areas that you found are good, especially for the higher rounds, like past this round, you know, round 40 onwards. Leave some tips and tricks there. Let us know what you find effective. I'm sure people will find that useful. And this is just about where we're going to leave this game for this video. I hope you have enjoyed this solo high round strategy guide for the carrier map. I will definitely be bringing you, obviously, something similar. This is the new grenade, by the way, which I haven't really mentioned, the teleport grenade. It's okay for getting yourself out of trouble, but I still prefer the distraction grenades. Anyway, that's where we'll leave it, guys. Please remember to rate and comment. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.